Hey Houseplant friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am back at my mom's house. I am here once again to give you a houseplant collection tour. I'm so proud of these plants. In case you don't know, my mom has been struggling with a lot of health issues with her body, like a broken hip and some knee surgeries. So she has literally not been able to get up and take care of her plants. So when I am here, I have been doing it. And I am really happy with how things have been turning out. So please allow me to share that with you right now. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Please join my Discord, it's free. And you can join my YouTube channel members if you want to. Here are my channel members. Thank you guys so much. Illy. Let's get into the plant tour. The first plant I'm gonna tell you about and start with is my mom's Philodendron Spiritus Sancti. This is she. She's so beautiful, I love her. She's very large. This leaf came in when we got here. She started to come out in Boise, which is why you can see there's a little bit of a finagle that happened right here. But that was when she was like still in the womb, basically, the plant womb. It has come out, it is doing so beautiful. It is gorgeous. These, when they come out, they're kind of like anthurium leaves, so they'll come out but then they continue to get bigger. It's not like most philodendron where the leaf comes out and then that's like pretty much its hardened size. I love her, she's gorgeous. She was hanging in Boise, so I have propped her up on a shelf here with my mom's south facing windows with bright indirect light like all day long, and she does super good. You can see this leaf is popping off. Care for these is a little bit interesting. You can see that while it's like hanging, these aren't drooping. When this plant needs to be watered, all of these will like droop, like it'll be like, and then you'll water it. I don't deeply water these. They get edema super fast. So, I mean, and that's just in my area. That's not like for all Sanctis forever. I am not an expert on this plant at all. This is my first time owning one. Not this one, but I did care for this one for 2 months while it was in Boise with me. And yeah, she's got 6 leaves. I brought this one through the airport with me. It was actually weirdly the easiest time I've ever had a plant getting a plant through the airport. They didn't even stop me. They didn't want to do a swap test or anything. They literally just, I put it through in the tray through the machine, and that was it. Which is weird because it was in soil, and normally soil gets flagged and they always want to check it. So I'll put a couple pictures or images of me bringing it through TSA and you guys can see that. Flying with plants is super easy, especially nowadays. Airports are pretty used to it because people have been doing it for like a while. Like they did it before 2019 and 2020, but 2020, like people were flying with plants, like a ton of plants. So, okay, the next one I want to show you, this is a brand new plant to my mom's collection, as in like, this is the newest one I brought home for her. So this is a Jade Aurea Syndopsis, and I adore this plant. I told my mom that I love this plant, and so she needs to have her own plant of it because it's amazing. Every plant that I love that I brought into my mom's collection, she has also loved, so I felt pretty confident with this one. But I got her this from the Plant Bodega Co. AZ, and this was $40. You can actually shop online. They have an online store, and their packaging is amazing, so I highly recommend. If you get a chance to go to the Plant Bodega Co. here in AZ, it is a must stop. It is like one of my 2 must stop locations. They do have a second location I've never been to, and it's called Mother Earth, and that is in like more northeast Phoenix, but this is in like pretty dead center Phoenix. Plus, if you go to the Plant Bodega Co., literally 5 minutes away is another plant store called the Jungle Box, and that is my other must stop. So there's another place I want to go, like there's a plant store here, I think called Maricopa Botanicals. I have not been there yet. I don't know if I'm going to get to go on this trip, but they look adorable. It's like a little cactus plant shop. Anyways, ramble complete. Next, this is my mom's tiny little Thai constellation. We bought this together when I was pregnant with Kai. We bought this at a plant fair in Boise, Idaho, and actually this was the one that I purchased. This was the one that I bought, and she accidentally brought home the wrong one, and so I brought it back. So I think this one was hers and this one was mine. So now they're together, which is so cute. Tiny little babies, and this was how I potted everything up back in the day, in this like half water bottle. It's so easy and amazing, and honestly, love the recycling. Also, before we continue on, I have to show you. Are you kidding? This skirt has bloomers underneath. Can you guys see that? It's a skirt, but with bloomers. Okay, anyways. I don't know what this cactus is called. This cactus my mom loves. She's obsessed with this cactus. It actually has just grown in 2 new sections. So right here and right here on the top of this cactus are brand new. I potted it up in this little footed planter. This actually, I had a silver lady Syndapsis pictus silver lady that I found at a Lowe's or Home Depot, but the problem is that turns out they did not actually grow those plants in enough before sending them out. So it was literally just unrooted cuttings stuck in like peat moss. And let me show you what's left of her. Okay, this is the remnants of she. Not very ideal, not very cutesy, sweetsy, or demure. The next one I want to talk about is this Philodendron snowdrift. I about lost my marbles when I saw this at the Home Depot. This bad boy used to be thousands of dollars back in 2020. And now she's just in our home in a cutie little pot. She's got 2 new leaves. This one got stuck for a little bit. This one right there. But she's beautiful now that she's unstuck. I feel like we don't generally see variegation that contrast with these, but maybe that's just the tissue culture samples. Maybe that's not normal for snowdrift. I potted her in this opalescent pink pot because I thought it would bring out the natural pink that occurs in the petioles. And I don't know how much that's coming over, but it's so cute. Next, I have many of these. I potted up this little cutting separately because I just thought it was so cute. This is a Philodendron Brazil cutting, and it actually does have a new leaf coming in, but look at this. So cute. And then there's this set of cuttings as well, which I've got in this cute glass pitcher. And look, where is she? Look at this leaf in particular. This one. That is literal art. I feel like I've never seen a Brazil leaf look like that. And then the other ones in here do look stunning. Like there's a half moon in here. There's just a full silver stripe in here. This guy. But like, also how cute. What a cute little prop container. Then we've got this species affinity Burtonii. I potted in this adorable pot. I love it so much. And I thought that the yellow and the light green in the plant would kind of pop extra with the colors in the pot. She is growing. Okay, cool. I didn't know if she was growing or not because these big box store ones, like you never know if they're gonna actually grow. So those 2 leaves at the top are actually brand new. Obviously, not everyone can be so lucky, but like as in this leaf, I think she's really cute. This is another brand new plant to my mom's collection. Then we took one of her cuttings actually from her biorb and potted her up. This is my mom's Adabapoense. If you are newer to plants, this is really similar looking to a Spiritus Sancti. And when the Spiritus Sancti is actually a little bit bigger, it can be even harder to tell the difference between them. And actually, when the Adabapoense, I don't remember what was first described, either the Adabapoense or the Spiritus Sancti, but they were actually both categorized as the Santa Marita 1 and 2. It's actually Santa Leopoldina, which is a municipality of Espírito Santo, I think, Brazil, which is kind of wild because they both were referred to as Santa Leopoldina 1 and 2 because they were both found there. And then eventually they later became Philodendron Adabapoense and Philodendron Spiritus Sancti. So yeah, Anyways, yeah, Adaba pointsy. This actually used to be one of my favorite plants. I still adore her. She's still a classic, but she's not currently one of my favorite plants. Then we have my mom's Philodendron biliaceae, and this bad boy we got from a Lowe's, and that's why she's a little bit scraggly in some places. She does look extra pretty right now. I shined her up, not with leaf shine, but with the, oh gosh, where did it go? I used the We the Wild Protect spray with neem oil, and this actually, if you order any product, anything on their website at all, through the link in my link tree, you'll get a free one of these, like with whatever you order, like this big. And so I use that for this, and she's doing pretty good. She was right next to the Mycans, which if you watched my plant care video of my mom's collection and you saw the Mycans, then you would know that it has mealies, and I totally missed that. I don't know how I overlooked that when I was doing her actual care. It came like this from Lowe's. It's beautiful, it's big. It was $35. Then we have my mom's Hoya caudata Sumatra. She also bought this when she was visiting me when I was pregnant, and it actually just put out a new leaf. So this leaf right here is brand new. This one. Completely brand new, fuzzy. You can kind of tell it's new too because it's not as like tough looking. It doesn't look as hardened as the rest of them. It's actually quite soft. Same with this one. This one's also brand new. And also they're bigger than all of the other leaves. So Hoya leaves don't always come in bigger when they're new, but my mom's house has so much light and it is so warm and humid, which is weird that it's humid, but like it just is. Hoyas do amazing in my mom's house, which is why I can't stop bringing them in to her house. But yeah, Hoya caudata Sumatra. This was mislabeled, and so we got it for, I think, $5 each, so we got 2 for $10. And then look, there's actually a new growth point. You see her? See this new leaf right there? Hopefully you can. I don't know how the focusing works with an iPhone, but yeah, it's right there. Okay, then we have our Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and my mom actually used to have a much bigger one of these, and actually they're kind of like, there are some sad cuttings in a disgusting jar of water over there. I told her I can't change it because the smell is so nauseating. So this is her Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and she's a super big cutie. We don't have a new growth point on her. Oh, we do have a new growth point. So right here, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a teeny tiny little nubbin right there. And that's where the new leaf is gonna come in. I'm so excited. Rhaphidophora or Rhaphidophora do grow better if you give them something to climb up. So I'm going to give her something before we leave for this thing to climb. And hopefully it will absolutely thrive. But yeah, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, also known as Monstera ginny or the mini Monstera. Next, I want to show you guys my mom's curly spider plant. This thing is so cute. I love it so much. It's in a home Ray Dunn pot. And it's so cute. I love it. I love this plant. Curly spider plants are one of my favorite house plants ever. Look at all these cute little babies. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And just like the composition of this plant with this pot and then on her wall on a floating shelf. So cute. I can't take it. Adorable, adorable. I love it. Literally one of my favorite plants. So good. So easy to take care of. They're not toxic to your plant, to your pets, but they can make your pets a little bit high if they get a hold of them. So try not to let them get a hold of it. Next, we have my mom's pink princess. Now, she has many of these, and these are just the ones that I've got potted up in here. And I actually just potted these up in the care video I just posted today, my time, like literally 2 hours ago, the video went up. And her pink princesses have a really, really good like genetics. They're incredibly bright pink compared to some of the other ones that I've seen out there. Especially like, I mean, some of these leaves are just incredible. So beautiful. Anyways, these were all propagations when I left last time. They were in a prop box, this prop box to be exact, and I potted them up because they're doing so good. And now they're in this cutie little white pot. and they're totally thriving. There's a bunch in here. I think there's like 10 props in here about. Yeah. Next, this is my mom's Hoya ficii. I also brought this home for her. This is so cute. One of my favorite plants ever. I've been waiting to be able to get a hold of the Proven Winners Costa Farms. What did I say? The Proven Winners Hoya ficii. I put it on this trellis that I got from the Plant Bodega Co. AZ, and she's so cute. Hoya love to be trellised. Most people do big hoop that you'll see a ton of, but I thought this one was really cute. So originally I actually bought this trellis for the Jade Aurea, but ultimately I just think it looks better with this Hoya ficii, so she went in here. Also, the Jade Aurea is like barely trailing, so I mean, there's like not really a point yet. This Alocasia Zabrina. Now, I got this one when I was here last time for my mom, and she just put out a new leaf. She's doing pretty good. This, I feel like, needs to drink a ton of water. I've had a lot of Alocasia in my day, and they are all generally pretty thirsty, but this one is like extra thirsty. So I highly recommend, like, if you live in a super hot zone like my parents do, like they're in Arizona, water it like a ton, because I don't honestly think you could give it too much water. Okay, next we have my mom's Alocasia Red Shield, and she has had this since 2019. This was actually one of her very first plants she ever bought, and she bought this at RM Botanicals. And it's tall. Probably my favorite plant that my mom has, and that is this gigantic Hoya Carrii Splash. This is huge. She bought this in 2020, I think also from RM Botanicals, but she could have got this from Dennis 7Ds or Marbits. Marbits is a garden center in North Portland. It's basically in Washington, and it's huge. I actually just wrapped it around. So it was up on that top shelf over there. You can't see it, but it was actually, I kind of thought that if I moved it, it would just break, but it did not. It's actually doing really good. Very tall baby. Actively growing. It has 4 growth points at this moment as we speak. It's shooting off an entirely new arm right there. It's got 2 other tiny budding arms that are coming out, plus it's actively growing from the end of this grow point. So huge. Like I feel like I never see people have a fully like grown out one of these. So every time I come and visit, I always take a peek at her because she's so cute. Next, we have Syngonium Pink Splash, and this baby is so cute. Check out this cute 90s pot, this yellow and blue motif with the white cream background. My mom's entire house was basically painted those colors growing up. I'm not even joking. Every wall was like alternating blue yellow with blue yellow fake pansies everywhere. It was so cute. But yeah, this is the Pink Splash. This is not a red spot tricolor. It's not vibrant enough. Red spot tricolors are like, they're like in your face, but she's so cute. My mom is super good with Syngonium. As you'll see, she has like an 8-foot tall Syngonium. This is Hoya Chook. So cute. Very similar to Hoya Serpens in that it's got these kind of like fuzzy, scruffy leaves. Not similar because it grows so fast, and it actually has grown since being here. It's put out new leaves, and it's got a bunch of new starter leaves. This entire stem is new right here. Does really great. It's not spotted or splashy. Well, it's a little splashy, but it grows really fast. Like I think that this one will grow as fast as like a Hoya pipicalyx, and those grow so fast. Speaking of flashy, this is my mom's Aglaonema. I don't know what this is called, what like the name of this Aglaonema is, but it is entirely pink. These new leaves have literally no green in them at all. This one, and then this one. This one's got a teeny tiny bit, but it's basically just pink. Just pink, 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 pink. My mom's favorite color is pink, so I thought this would be a good addition to her collection. I bought this when I was here last time, and I think I bought it in February. So it's given her, I think, 4 new leaves since then. It's in this blue and ivory pot. So pretty. I think it looks really nice. Adds a nice pop of color, especially because she loves pink. When I brought it home, she was so happy. So yeah, so cute. This is my mother's Ring of Fire. It had some weird friends on here that I wasn't too keen to have seen. So I've been taking care of it. I think it's better now, but I'm gonna wipe it down one more time before I leave town. This is 4 plants. It was like, there's 4 Ring of Fires in this pot. There was 2 pots that I bought from Home Depot. And this thing is absolutely, I mean, this is gigantic. It's huge. It's in a fake cement pot. It is, I think, foam or some kind of like plaster, but it's really, really cute. I love it. It's putting out 3 new leaves. The other growth point died. The 4th growth point died. So yeah, we've got 3 new fires coming in, which is actually so cool. This is the plant of the hour right now. It is the most beautiful micans I've ever seen. It does also unfortunately have mealybugs, so I've been slowly treating it. I'm gonna give it one big treatment before I leave, but I have been spraying it with the We the Wild Neem Oil Protect Spray, and it's already doing better. So I'm so glad to see there's way less mealies on it than there were. So I'll probably put it like in the bath and hose it down in there, and then apply some Captain Jacks to it, and then another round of the We the Wild. This is also the layout right now. It's a little bit crazy because I set up to film, so I made a whole like filming section right here. But this is my mom's Jerry horn. It is as tall as I am. This is literally like where my nose is, and it has a lot going on. It is very big. It has this gigantic loop over here, which I had to support with these different strands of twine, because this physically, like this, because see how this is brown versus like green right here? So this comes in green and then it hardens to brown with time, and it hardens to help support it. And right here, this whole section almost twisted off. Like it literally, I thought was going to break off. I can't believe that it's still alive, but it is. And this was where that was. I mean, it was like a thread, you guys, but it looks like it's healed. And it started to twist in some other spaces, but I physically could not do anything else with it because it was going to break. So I just tied it up with some string, and it's in this beautiful ginkgo pot. And it's on the floor, and it's huge. It's gigantic. Another gigantic plant is this. This is my mom's Syngonium, and it's huge. This thing has been wrapped around 5 times. This is taller than me by a lot. It only looks like it's shorter than me because of the fact that it's leaning. So here's up. I have to aim the camera up, and it goes all the way down, and I've wrapped it around the pole a ton. You can see down here, it's just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. It is a disaster in there, but it's very happy right here. This was where I was supporting it with some ribbon, and this is where it has grown since. So since putting it up here, all of these leaves are new, all of these, and they are so happy. We even got some extra like variegation in here, which was just cool because normally all the leaves look like this. So we got one fun little leaf up here, and then from that one we're getting this new leaf, and it's just really beautiful. Then up here we have my mom's 69686 Philodendron 69686. That is literally what it's called. It's doing really good. It's super beautiful, and I just don't want to disturb it. It's like finally settling up here, and I just want to leave it so that it's nice and happy. Since we're here, is my mom's Schefflera. This guy's doing good. I just watered it actually, so it's all super happy. And then we have this Ficus Taniki, which I need to bring down and water. It does not look like it's thriving at the moment. We have this spider plant, which just looks sad because my mom's cat ate the crap out of it. And then this propagation from my mom's bamboo plant. Then right here, we have one of 2 gigantor, if you will, Philodendron Brazil / Silver Slipe / Rio, I'm not sure. These came inside some Costco pots of Ficus and Bird of Paradise, which I'll show you outside. And I potted them up. I'm trying to grow them up this way. This one's actually giving us a leaf. Awesome. And yeah, It's a little bit crusty in some spots because it didn't do that great at Costco, but the variegation on these leaves is incredible. So then we have my mom's rehab table. This is where I put the things that we're working on. We're working on bettering ourselves together. Here we have a Syngoniums pictus argyrius, and then also right here, I cut these back entirely when I was here last time. This leaf doesn't look like it's doing good, so. Here's our white princess. It's coming in pretty nicely. Got a ton of growth points. None of this growth was here when I first got here. Then we have this, I think, okay, and I could totally be wrong, but I think that this is Epipremnum marble right here. And then I genuinely have zero idea what this is. Not a clue. Oh, maybe like a bipen, philodendron bipen maybe, or pedatum. It's probably a pedatum. If it's a pedatum, we got it from Gerton's plant shop. Or pistils. Conglomeration of Epipremnum pinnatum albo. Got a fun little guy coming in right here. That's cool. This guy's got some color too. And that's it for this room. I'm gonna take you to the bedroom around the corner. It's right here. Oh, and there's me. In here, all right. The other Brazil. It is doing pretty good. We've got multiple growth points. I actually think this one is doing better than the other one, but I don't know if it's because this one was already healthier. This one's not coming in. Or if it's because this one, like the environment is better. So the jury's out on that. We have no idea. This one though is much more of a silver stripe. I mean, or cream stripe. Like, look at this. That's cream stripe. This is cream stripe. That's cream stripe. This is cream stripe. This is cream stripe. That's cream stripe. So this one is very cream stripe and less of a Brazil than the other one. The other one is much more Brazil. And this is gorgeous. I would fly home with this if it was possible, but it is too gigantic for that to ever happen. So the leaves are just, I mean, like, incredible. Yeah, this was in a Costco plant pot. Like, look at her. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And then this way, okay, is my mother's. We're going over the bed. This is my mom's beautiful Hoya pubicalix. Okay, this thing is huge. It goes all the way down to the floor, and then it also is going all the way up the wall. And I have tried to detangle her, but it's not possible. Can you guys see that in there? It's not possible. She's fully wrapped around multiple times. We have multiple arms, but these leaves are as big as my hand. Like this one right here. What is that? What jungle madness is this leaf? Tell me you've ever seen a pubicalix leaf that big before. You're a liar if you've ever said that, because it's not true. This is the biggest one I've literally ever seen. Gigantic. Anyways, a bunch of beautiful leaves. Comes all the way down, goes all the way up. And it's so beautiful. I wish this one was out in the other room so that it could actually be seen. The amount of times I come in here just to look at this plant and then leave, like, you can't even count it. There's too many times. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Maybe I'll ask if I can take a cutting of it so I can have some of hers, and then when I come back next time, I'll bring her some of mine that I got. Oh my gosh, actually that might be the biggest one. Holy crap. Dude, this is awesome. Plants love my mom. They just really do. So anyways, yep, that's her. And then for the final plant, gigantic Monstera deliciosa. She's huge, truly. I actually just dusted her and she's doing pretty good since the dusting. I didn't find any pests on her, which was great, but each of these leaves is like bigger than my entire body. They're like car door sized. So yeah, I mean, like, look at that. They are a little crispy. I do think, I said in my other video that it's because they're older, but I actually think these are the ones that get the direct sun from this window, and that the ones that aren't crispy are the ones that get shade because they're blocked by these shutters. So I think that's what makes the most sense. And then you can see I wrapped all of the aerial roots and then tucked them back into the pot. So yeah. We do have, I guess, some other plants in here, but I haven't touched these. My mom really doesn't want me to. They're incredibly intricate and complicated, and they're alive and living, so there's no point. Like, this pedatum is actively spitting out a new leaf right now. This Monstera adansonii is doing fine. There's no reason. Where does it even go? All the way up here? I don't even know, man. Is this the end of it? I don't know. Who knows? No one knows, not even me. Anyways, yeah, it's just like, there's another leaf. I don't even know where that guy's going, but oh my gosh, this pot is so cute. Look at this. It's a mug. Oh, that is adorable. Wow, that's so cute. Now I'm gonna check in with you later on today, and we will look at my mom's biorb. Yeah, we're not done. She has got 2 giant biorbs, and we are gonna take a peek into those 2 guys right there later. I wasn't able to actually film an entire tour of this, but in here you can see there's Rio, Epipremnum marble, a bunch of Philodendron adipopoense, there's Philodendron white princess, there's a type of Margravia species, a couple different begonias, a bunch of, I think, like frogwort, which are technically a weed, but I don't know, I think they're pretty cute in there. And then on the right biorb, we have more of those, I think, begonia conchifolias, a ton more adipopoense. We've got the Syngonium wenlingeri and the lanceleaf Syngonium, pink princess, Monstera standaleyana cobra, the albo type, and the most beautiful couple leaves you've ever seen of Philodendron white princess. It is truly gorgeous. I don't know how they did that, but they just popped off, man. Thank you guys so much for watching this video of my mom's plant collection. Coming back this trip has been so nice to be able to reconnect with not only my plants that I left here and decided to just keep with my mom, for example, that white princess and a couple of the Syngonium I meant to bring back with me to Boise at some point, but they just do so well here. I would feel so terrible taking them out of a place just because of a need that I have, or some desire that I have to have them in my space when I can just enjoy them in the places that they are. That's been something I have been learning how to do as a plant person, which is enjoy things where they are and not feel this like greed to have them directly in my space at all times. Obviously, it's totally okay to fill your home with as many plants as you want, but since before this week I was living with a family member in a studio, there was no room. So I truly think my mom's collection looks magical. They have the most beautiful light, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to my YouTube channel members. You are all so wonderful. If you guys want to become a YouTube channel member, it is super inexpensive, and I would absolutely love for you to join. Also, please join my Discord, discord.gg/plantingashley, and I'm going to just have to see you guys in the next houseplant section. I'm so excited to show you my new place with the new plant setup and all the shelves. So bye. I'll see you guys then.